The glamorous Las Vegas is not just an entertainment paradise, but also hides a dark past. Did you know this city was once closely tied to the mafia, the JFK assassination, and The Godfather? Not only that, but beneath its surface lies an underground world where hundreds of people live in the shadows. Want to uncover the truth? Follow Discover Wonders and join us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to spread this story. Wealth and poverty, a city of extremes. Las Vegas is a city of staggering contrasts. Where there is immense wealth, there is also deep inequality. Behind the dazzling casinos, luxury resorts, and billion-dollar entertainment venues lies a harsh reality that many visitors never see. This phenomenon isn't unique to Vegas. Cities like Dubai showcase similar disparities. While the ultra-wealthy indulge in extravagance, the laborers who build and maintain their playgrounds struggle in near-invisible conditions. Las Vegas, in its own way, mirrors this divide. The backbone of the city's relentless energy is its service industry workforce. The drivers, cooks, housekeepers, security guards, and waiters who keep the wheels turning. Yet, despite working in a city that generates billions of dollars in tourism revenue, many of these workers barely make enough to survive. The high cost of living, combined with low wages, creates a trap that is difficult to escape. Many find themselves struggling to afford rent, while others fall into dangerous cycles of gambling addiction, alcohol dependency, or financial ruin. Meanwhile, corporate casino moguls and entertainment empires rake in astronomical profits, ensuring that the city remains a paradise for visitors, but a battlefield for survival for many of its residents. The secret world of the Las Vegas tunnels. Beneath the glittering city, an entirely different world exists, one that is unseen by tourists and ignored by most. A vast network of tunnels, originally constructed as flood channels, has transformed into an underground refuge for hundreds of Las Vegas' homeless population. Beneath the Strip, where fortunes are won and lost in a matter of seconds, those who have fallen through the cracks of society carve out an existence in the shadows. For many, their descent into the tunnels began with broken dreams. Some arrived in Vegas seeking opportunity, but found only low wages and impossible living costs. Others were drawn to the allure of gambling, betting everything on a win that never came. In the end, when the money ran dry, so did their options. One such resident, John Hudson, 67, has a full-time job at a convenience store on the Strip, yet he lives in the tunnels beneath the very city he serves. His reason? A lifelong gambling addiction that has kept him trapped in a cycle of spending every paycheck before he can afford a way out. This hidden underworld is a sobering contrast to the glitz of Las Vegas, a stark reminder that for every winner, there are countless losers. Life in the underground city. Living in the tunnels means surviving without the basic necessities of modern life. There is no electricity, no sanitation, and little ventilation. The air is heavy with humidity and filth, and the tunnels serve as a breeding ground for rats, cockroaches, and disease. Despite these grim conditions, some try to create a sense of home. Makeshift shelters of old mattresses, cardboard boxes, and tattered blankets line the tunnels. A few residents keep photographs, trinkets, and remnants of their former lives, clinging to a past that seems increasingly out of reach. Yet, reality remains unforgiving. The flood tunnels serve their original purpose whenever it rains. Rushing water sweeps through with little warning, washing away everything in its path. For those living below ground, this means that possessions, and sometimes lives, can be lost in an instant. In the shadows of a city built on excess, these underground communities exist as a grim counterpoint to the illusion of wealth and endless pleasure that defines Las Vegas above. JFK, Frank Sinatra, and the Mafia. The Mafia's grip on Las Vegas wasn't just about money. It was also about power, influence, and politics. And among the most intriguing and controversial claims is the alleged connection between the Mafia, John F. Kennedy, and Frank Sinatra. During the 1960 U.S. presidential election, rumors swirled that organized crime families played a crucial role in securing JFK's victory. According to various accounts, crime syndicates, particularly the Chicago and New York families, helped swing key states in Kennedy's favor by using their influence over unions and political organizations. In return, the Mafia expected federal authorities to back off from their operations, allowing them to continue profiting from their Vegas empire. One of the key figures in this alleged arrangement was Frank Sinatra, the iconic singer and actor who was not only a close friend of Kennedy, but also had well-documented ties to major Mafia bosses. His association with figures like Sam Giancana, the powerful Chicago mob leader, only added fuel to the speculation. However, things didn't go as planned. Once in office, JFK's administration took a surprising turn. Instead of protecting organized crime interests, his brother, Robert F. Kennedy, as Attorney General, launched an aggressive crackdown on the Mafia, targeting their money laundering operations, casino control, and illicit dealings in Las Vegas. Feeling betrayed, the Mafia was outraged. The very politicians they had allegedly helped put in power had now turned against them. This betrayal led to one of the most enduring conspiracy theories in American history, that the Mafia played a role in JFK's assassination in 1963. While no concrete evidence has ever confirmed this claim, the theory persists, fueled by testimonies, leaked FBI reports, and the tangled web of connections between politics, crime, and Las Vegas. No clocks, no windows, no end. Step into a Las Vegas casino, and suddenly time ceases to exist. No clocks adorn the walls, and windows are conspicuously absent, by design. This isn't an accident. It's an expertly crafted psychological strategy to keep visitors immersed in the game. With no reference to the outside world, hours slip away unnoticed. Players sit entranced at poker tables, slot machines, and roulette wheels, oblivious to the fact that what felt like an hour has turned into an entire night. The absence of natural light or time indicators ensures a seamless flow of gambling, where dawn and dusk are irrelevant concepts. Casinos take this even further with subtle environmental controls. Oxygen levels are adjusted to keep players alert. Free drinks flow generously to encourage uninhibited betting, and soothing sounds of slot machine winnings create an illusion of constant success. Many players find themselves in a time warp, where hunger, exhaustion, and even common sense fade away. It's one of the most sophisticated manipulations in the world of entertainment, proving that in Vegas, the house doesn't just win, it controls time itself. No lottery allowed. In a state where billion-dollar casinos rule, one might assume that every form of gambling thrives. But surprisingly, lotteries are strictly illegal in Nevada. While visitors can spend thousands at a blackjack table, they won't find scratch-off tickets or state-run lottery draws anywhere. The reason? Casinos dominate the gambling industry, and allowing a state lottery would introduce an unnecessary competitor. Why let ticket sales siphon potential profits when the casinos already ensure that most of the gambling revenue stays right where they want it? This isn't just a modern decision. It dates back decades. Nevada has fiercely protected its gambling empire, ensuring that no other form of betting threatens its carefully crafted ecosystem. While states like California and Arizona enjoy massive lottery jackpots, Nevadans must cross state lines to participate. Ironically, the state known for gambling won't take a chance on the lottery. In Las Vegas, everything revolves around keeping the action alive, as long as it's within a casino's walls. A Dark History: How the Mafia Built Vegas. At the close of the 19th century, Las Vegas was little more than a barren desert outpost, serving as a temporary stop for traders and weary travelers navigating the harsh terrain of the American West. It was an unremarkable settlement, with little hint of the glitzy, neon-lit empire it would become. A significant turning point arrived in 1905, when the city established its first railroad station, transforming it into a strategic transportation hub. While this development provided the foundation for growth, Las Vegas was still far from becoming a major destination. The true transformation began in the 1920s, when Nevada took a bold and unconventional approach to economic revival. Unlike other states clinging to strict morality laws, Nevada embraced vice as a means of prosperity. Gambling was legalized, alcohol flowed freely despite prohibition, and prostitution was permitted, solidifying Las Vegas's reputation as a haven for indulgence. The city also gained notoriety for its simplified marriage and divorce laws, allowing couples to tie the knot, or separate, faster than anywhere else in the country. A quick flight, a short ceremony, and a new life awaited, making Las Vegas the ultimate Sin City, where pleasure was not just allowed, it was encouraged. But behind the glittering facade, something darker lurked. The rapid rise of Vegas was not just a story of business and tourism. It was a tale of crime, power, and the underworld. The heart of Las Vegas, the famous Strip. Las Vegas is synonymous with entertainment, and at its very core is Las Vegas Boulevard, more famously known as the Strip. This stretch of neon-lit magic is more than just a lineup of extravagant hotels and casinos. It's a global experience condensed into a single avenue. Step into Luxor, and suddenly the mysteries of ancient Egypt unfold before your eyes. A massive pyramid dominates the skyline, and inside, hieroglyph-adorned walls transport visitors to a bygone era. A few steps away, the romance of Paris comes alive with a stunning Eiffel Tower replica, offering breathtaking views of the city. Looking for a Venetian escape? The Venetian resort delivers an almost surreal experience. Gondoliers serenade visitors as they drift through charming canals, mirroring the atmosphere of Italy's floating city. And this is just the beginning. From the grandeur of Caesar's palace, evoking the splendor of ancient Rome, to the futuristic brilliance of Resorts World, the Strip is an ever-evolving spectacle. It's an over-the-top playground that captivates visitors with its dazzling lights, world-class entertainment, and sheer indulgence. Perhaps this audacious excess is exactly what makes it so irresistible. The mafia's role in Vegas's rise. Las Vegas did not evolve into the world's gambling capital through conventional business ventures alone. It was built in large part by the mafia. During the golden age of organized crime, mob families from Chicago, New York, and Cleveland saw Las Vegas as the perfect playground, a lawless frontier where money could be made and laundered under the cover of luxury. Casinos weren't just places of entertainment. They were cash machines, funneling millions of dollars into criminal enterprises while providing an illusion of legitimacy. One of the most pivotal figures in this transformation was Benjamin Bugsy Siegel, a notorious gangster with a vision. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Siegel recognized Las Vegas's untapped potential before anyone else. He envisioned a city not just filled with smoky backroom card games, but with grand, opulent casino resorts that would attract the wealthy and the famous. In 1946, he made his vision a reality, launching the Flamingo, a luxury hotel casino unlike anything seen before. With high-end entertainment, lavish decor, and a focus on glamour, Siegel aimed to turn Las Vegas into a high-class gambling paradise. However, the early days of the Flamingo were rocky. The casino struggled financially, and the mafia's patience wore thin. On June 20th, 1947, Siegel met a violent end. He was assassinated in Beverly Hills, allegedly as retribution for his mismanagement of mafia funds. His dream, however, did not die with him. Instead, it inspired crime syndicates across the country to invest heavily in Las Vegas, fueling an era of mafia dominance that would last for decades. The hidden Las Vegas. Las Vegas is built on illusions, and that includes its laws. The city thrives on maintaining a pristine image for tourists, and part of that image involves hiding its most vulnerable residents from sight. For the wealthy and the visitors, there are few restrictions. Casinos cater to every whim, luxury shopping remains untaxed, and exclusive nightclubs turn a blind eye to indulgence. But for the homeless, the rules are different. Las Vegas has enacted laws that specifically target the homeless population, designed to keep them out of view. Sitting or standing in one place for too long on the Strip is illegal. Pushing a shopping cart if it belongs to a store can result in arrest. Camping or sleeping in public spaces is strictly prohibited. The city takes deliberate measures to make homelessness invisible, enforcing ordinances that force those living on the streets away from the tourist areas. As the neon lights continue to shine, the reality behind the spectacle remains carefully obscured. While Vegas presents itself as a land of dreams and possibility, it is equally a city of forgotten people, pushed into the shadows beneath the flashing billboards. For those who strike it rich, Las Vegas is a paradise. For those who lose everything, it is a prison without walls. Want to explore more unseen realities? Subscribe and join us in uncovering the world's hidden truths. See you on the next adventure.